Autobahn. What the heck? Insanely good. And we are back. Let's do this. Okay, that's another plugged OFM. I think I've seen this account before, yeah. Maybe not. It's a pretty big one. Wow. What's cool here, and I've also been using this much more recently, is the small like follow-up text hoop below the hoop, basically. And you can put it directly below, or like, you know, in a corner or next to it. There's many variations of this one, but it's good, and you can really mention your app in the small one. So it's a great one. And here is just farming, you know, it's farming comments, trying to get them in his DM so he can send. Yeah, same strategy. It's okay. I'm still going to repost it. I think I wrote a quite in-depth, if I remember correctly, fan view, OFM. Okay, I don't find it, but it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Those, in theory, like there's a lot of those like you UGC creator, you make a new account to, like, you know, showcase, I don't know, your makeup skills, whatnot, and then they do this hey, small creator support small creator, whatnot, or let's be mutuals, or like I need to reach this amount of followers and blah blah blah. In theory they good, and we've seen them, you know, in many places work really well through like a bunch of accounts. But like, I personally tried to replicate this multiple times and it never worked out. So there's a bunch of them I find that work really well in theory, but in practice it's probably, you know, there's just thousands of people doing it, and the actual success rate is extremely low. And because you only see the successful ones, because the algorithm is only pushing you the successful ones, you get biased into like thinking the strategy actually works, but it doesn't work. So yeah. This is pretty good. This is actually a pretty good engagement hack for apps like, you know, no contact and stuff. Zero contact here. You can see like the first comment. Yeah, and on the tiny account, so it proves that a little bit of crying and some I mean, a little bit of realistic crying and disengagement hack is a good one. The job market right now is breaking people. I've seen so many hardworking, talented people give up. No interviews, no callback, nothing. So who exactly are the companies hiring? Because I'm watching everyone around me, including me, for the pod. Nah, it's fear. You know what I'm thinking about here. Clearly, this is an account that is warming up into promoting something. This is actually pretty. It's one slideshow. This is actually pretty well done, because clearly it's AI stuff. I mean, we have to be real here. Although it actually doesn't matter if it's AI or not. It's just one picture. But whether it is or not, or it's humans, and you know, they are posting, or like the person operating the account is posting. You know, whether it is or not, it doesn't really matter. Like, what's pretty great here is that they clearly warming up the account here with like very intense hooks, and again the crying one, yeah, clearly everyone is crying those days for views here, but yeah, it's I think it's great. I think they're gonna do a few more, keep building it up, and then either you learn from like what people comment and stuff, and then this inform you into your next posts, or you just start warming up like this, and then slowly but surely start including your app and stuff. And obviously like this kind of not direct quote unquote warming up posts or accounts, they work out if you don't hire creators directly, because if you hire creators directly, you might not want to like waste a bunch of cash in those that can do a lot of views, and then you have to pay your bonus CPM or whatnot, and then instead you want to directly like attack, but here, because it's likely remotely operated and stuff, like you can really do whatever you want. So yeah, let's see. I'm saving it. Hopefully I remember to come back to it in a few days. 6 days ago though, and we see what's happening. But 6 days ago I didn't see it was 6 days ago, which means that they might have abandoned the account already somehow. This is all your TikTok and Reels strategies, formats, and trends in one single place. We write dozens of articles every week. We've collected hundreds and hundreds of apps, other accounts, and viral videos, and we wrote about their strategies in depth. So you can just go find whatever is in your niche, see everything they've done right, they've done wrong. Make your own app, distribute on TikTok, become number one on the App Store. Everything is on socialgrowthengineers.com. This is anything like this startup that raised a bunch of cash and create anything.com. Yeah, it's those guys. Create anything.com. And then okay, this is a fully operated account by those guys. Nice. It's the first time I see them here, which is very interesting. And they've been doing quite some videos. It's actually pretty hard to do UGC for like this kind of strategy for vibe coding tools, because it is just so generic and mainstream, and the only angle that kind of work is the one she did, is like how to make money doing that. And also Lovable was doing a lot of this, and it came out that I think they were just like using creators from like all the non-US, a lot of non-US locations and stuff, which they did quite some views, but I think they might have stopped for this reason, that it wasn't the right audience for them. This one, I don't know if she's like US based and stuff. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to repost this. I assume they have more, so, but I'm gonna continue in my research session here, and I'll try today to go through them and see all the more accounts they have, and if they have better better strategy, or like globally a lot of reach. If I find more interesting stuff and ideas, and in the next video I'll talk about it, so stay tuned. He had a letterboxed linked in his bio. This is the second time I see is it? Do you think it's a promotion for Letterboxd or not? It would be not direct. Would be weird. I mean, the account is just random, just a random fashion account, but I don't think so. I would say it's just very random. Let me take 1 minute to show you how I use appstoretracker.com. It is the most advanced, open and free App Store Explorer. You'll see instantly how many downloads, revenue, ratings, where the app is ranking. You have an advanced view here to see like market segmentation. You can also click on the developer account here and see all the apps he's been releasing. It's amazing. I use it to search for ideas. Check it out, appstoretracker.com, completely free. Use and abuse it. Let's go. What is this? Obviously, McDonald's. You know. Miami Mint? What is this? Miami Mint Bar? What? Huh? Okay, this is very interesting and strange at the same time. Because those are just absolute random accounts. That's so interesting that they all come here and then all are just either like extremely boosted. Someone bought comments to put them on top. What is this? It's cigars, 500 cigars. All the product is so widespread that that's all the kids are using now. And I have no idea about it because I'm not based in the US and I don't smoke no more. So no clue. But this is another one of those, everything happens in the comments. No, I like those. I really like those. I'm gonna save it because it might be a good format for like, I don't know, a study clock or whatnot. But I like it because it's like day 1 off, day 2 off, day 3 off. So if you have a good format like this, it's just like, you just do the day X off and you infinitely do them until it doesn't work no more. What is this ad? Yes, this is an ad to buy fake money. This is an ad for a Telegram group to buy fake money. Can you believe? If I click shop now? Yes. Wow. I mean, let's play it again just for a minute because, Autobahn. Dude really managed to do TikTok ads. The fuck? He's speaking German? What's this? What is this? So it was too much back to back, those two videos. I don't know, man. What is this? What is this? I wish there was a game like, guess what you're watching. And if you guess fast enough. What is this? I'm only 17. AI dropshipping has changed my life. I'm doing 3K at max ATM every week. Hey, it's actually not this time it is not a scam. He's actually building a brand. He's building a fashion clothing brand. If I mean fashion, it's joggers. We have to be real here. He's selling joggers for drug dealers. But maybe it's a market, like I think there's some really underestimated markets, like selling joggers to drug dealers is one for sure. It is one for sure. I mean, you've seen this before? No. There's a lot of drug dealers. Imagine you make like amazing joggers with like hidden pockets, like with a smell-proof, like hidden things everywhere, so that they can just like conceal the whatever they're selling. There's clearly a market. I'm gonna save it not to do nothing much with it. I just have a friend that has a fashion or like launching this like, fashion website. I'm trying to find like ideas for him. So I'll just, I'll save to send him the accounts here. Let me tell you about Shortymize. Shortymize is the platform to track all TikTok, Reels, Shorts, Snap accounts. Every morning I can just come to this video tab and see like what went viral and what didn't. I found a ton of accounts. I just add them like this. You don't need to own the accounts. What's amazing is that I can also connect it on Slack or Discord. You can use your code IMGDSA100 on shortymize.com. You get 10% off for the first 3 months. And it's only available for the first 100 people. It's gonna change your life. Nice. Absolutely crushing. Doing some good ones. 180k, 400k. This was a couple of weeks back. This Trip BFF. There's another app called Nomad Table, which has 100 plus creators across like TikTok and IG. I think Trip BFF now is also like waking up to this and getting a lot of accounts running. Somehow I think one of the co-founder of the app is called Ethan. I can't remember if maybe I remember wrong, but it could be that this guy is the actual co-founder of the app. But yeah. And if it's true, it's amazing because dude is really like, it's good. He's posting like once, twice a day. Pretty solid stuff here. What? Oh, it's one for Studley. They really dissing competitor like Goth. 22%, 8%. Oh. All AI, huh? Clearly blurry at the back. Yeah. Going at your competitors full face. Full base. Oh, cool. That's format I haven't seen ever before. Nice. New stuff, and it's crushing like 500k, 500,000 views, 50k views here, 15, another 15. I mean, for a fully AI faceless format, it is insanely good. They have a bunch of those AI accounts like Slideshow, Studley. It's good when you're so big. I think you just have to run like multiple like clusters of multiple and different strategies, because it does make sense, right? Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't know like if a format is going to like go down. You need to stay on top. And so having all different formats is a great way. Nice. That's a new app. Again, AI UGC starts with AI UGC here. This face reacts is so shit. It's so bad, but it seems to have some impact here. Let's check the app. It's called Phrasium. Yeah, I think it's on your website. Phrasium AI chat for language learning. Language learning is blooming, absolutely blooming. I'm gonna repost this one. Fully automated, and they have 32k, 46k. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Really not bad. Okay, gonna stop on this one. I need to get a really strong coffee now. Okay, bye bye.